This is our immediate reaction after Yankees just won Game 3 of the Wild Card Series against the Red Sox and are moving on to play Toronto in a 5-game series. That was a great game.
Red Sox slit the bed, you know? I mean, Cam went out there. What did he strike out 12 plus? I don't know the exact number, but
8 full innings.
8 full innings, pumping 99 to 101 all night. I mean, that was the guy that they needed him to be. So good to see that. Obviously, that was a big series. Yankees versus Red Sox came down to the final game. Game 1 didn't go their way. Came out Game 2, won it. Game 3 was Yankees all day. I mean, you could tell from the beginning of the game that the momentum was in the Yankees' favor. Obviously, it started a little bit slow as far as runs scored. They had a big inning, scored 4 runs. Our guy Stanton pimped a homer off there, a double off the wall, got to show off the speed getting to second.
That was crazy.
For us, we're excited. The pod gets to live on. For the Yankees fans, they're excited. Their team lives on. And for the Yankees, they move on. So good day if you're a Yankees fan or just, I guess, just a fan of the Yankees in general.
Yeah, so we live streamed this entire last game because it was a later game, and it was a good experience to everybody who was there. There will be some more streams coming up for sure, but yeah, on this game, Cam took care of business. 8 full innings, could have gone 9 and closed out the game.
Yeah.
Honestly, the Red Sox just felt no energy in the air during the entire game.
I think it's I mean, obviously
Yoshida was the only one.
Yeah. I mean, we were saying that the whole game, that that guy looked like the only one on the Red Sox that had somewhat of an approach. And he had that in that pinch hit in Game 1 too. So, I mean, he was dialed. Seemed like he was just swinging for base hits versus some of those guys were just swinging for the fences or just swinging to swing. So Cam took advantage of it, was just blowing doors all night. Bednar came in, closed it out, easy peasy. But one guy I want to highlight a little bit, someone that needs a little bit of love. I feel like Volpe looks comfortable in that box. I mean, that October Volpe seems different than that regular season Volpe. So, as we've said on the pod, every player going into the playoffs deserves a clean slate. It seems like right now the fans are excited to see Volpe in the batter's box. And obviously, I think he can continue this moving forward as long as he just keeps his head above the water, man.
Yeah, Volpe showed up tonight. The lineup was pretty solid tonight, better than Game 1. I think that maybe Aaron Boone took some words or took some stuff from Game 1 with keeping Cam out there, and also with all of the lineup that he had, he's made those corrections and ended up working out properly.
Yeah, no, I'm glad you said that. I kind of like almost forgot that since we're filming this pretty quickly. But Game 1, people were upset that Jazz Chisholm and Ben Rice were not in the lineup. And obviously, you can make arguments for these guys to be in. You can make arguments for them to be out. But Game 2, they came in. Obviously, they should have been in there. You had a right-handed pitcher on the mound, so 2 lefties facing a righty is in their favor. But I did think that it was interesting that Game 3, Paul Goldschmidt sits the bench. He was one of the guys that played for Ben Rice to be out. And then, obviously, Rosario was in there. Caballero came out. Jazz came in. And, I mean, I think I just saw right here. Yeah, Jazz goes 2 for 4. I mean, Ben Rice had a little bit of a quiet night with 2 strikeouts. So, I mean, it's whatever. But as you can see, when when Chisholm is in the game, things happen. I mean, whether it's on the base pass, whether it's in the infield, whether it's with the bat, he is a presence that you need in that lineup. So I did say on the stream that I think that the 2025 Yankees are listening to the outside noise a little bit more than they might have in the past. And, you know, I mean, maybe they'll disagree with that, but they did throw 2 guys in there that are lefties against a lefty tonight in a go-home game, and they kept those guys out in the first game. So regardless of if they listen to us or not, they changed their mind and put those guys in for Game 3, and they won. They're moving on. They're facing our fucking lovely Blue Jays, and we know that those fans are thrilled to see me coming because they were all over my mentions recently.
Yeah, Blue Jays is going to be a good matchup. I like the Yankees going into this game because they've now played 3 straight games. In baseball, it's all about momentum, in my opinion, with these, you would know better than I do, but staying active, staying hot. It feels like above any other sport that baseball, when you give a long break, there is a flow to it that can be affected.
I like the Yankees in this series. I'm not going to give a prediction as to how quickly the series will go. I need to look and see some of these pitching matchups and just kind of see a little bit more of the lay of the land for the Blue Jays and how they finish and just look at some stuff before I put that out there. But I like the Yankees winning the series. I think that they match up pretty well against Toronto, regardless of what happened in the regular season. Like I said, clean slate. You can't focus on what happened in the regular season. If you do, then you would have counted the Yankees out for this series against the Red Sox because they didn't do too well against them. So, regular season's out, clean slate, playoffs are going. Yankees have momentum. Obviously, the Blue Jays finished pretty strong too. They won the division and they're thinking to themselves, we were the AL East champions. But the Yankees are thinking to themselves, like, well, we just knocked out the Red Sox. What did you do? So, momentum heading into this next series is in the Yankees' favor. They'll start in Toronto, but got to feel good about that pitching staff after what we saw in these last 3 games.
Yeah, Max Fried is going to be fresh and able to come back out for these upcoming games. Clint will be in New York coming up, so maybe look out on his social medias if you want to see anything about him being at some of the bars. Maybe when the games come to New York, extend his trip a little bit or something. We'll see.
Good chance I might be at Billy's for those games around the 4th, 5th, or 6th. I don't know if there's a game on the 6th, but look for me on social media to tweet some stuff out. I will be in New York City. Maybe you can beg this guy to come. I know he said his wife might wants to go, so we'll see. Anyways, with that being said, that's enough for the Game 3 recap. Yankees win. Yankees play Blue Jays next. We'll see what happens.